Okay, hi everybody. I'm Carol at Mainly Pilates. I'm just showing you don't need any special clothes. I'm sitting on a chair, a dining room chair. But I'm going to put this on so you recognise me. Okay, so this is a special workout for all those people that ask me, they can't come to classes because everything hurts. They have osteoarthritis in perhaps their fingers or their wrists or their ankles or their knees, and in actual fact they don't want to be coming out to a class. And this is for you because it's mainly seated. Some of the exercises you can do standing up if you wish, but it's not a long one. Now I know when you have things like osteoarthritis, there are times in the day when you don't hurt quite as much, and those are the times when you can replay this video time and time again and do it. If you did this every day, you would notice an improvement quite quickly. But of course I also have to tell you that I'm not with you in the room, so I can't monitor your performance. I can't I can't have your feedback, I can't tell what's hurting or what's not hurting. So it's up to you to look after your own body and listen to your body, and if anything hurts, don't do it. You could always do it another time when things aren't hurting as much. Never overdo it. Okay, let's start. So I'm just literally going to get you sitting more upright. If I turn around so you can see. So from here, which is where we tend to sit with my hips slightly tucked back, first thing I'm going to do is sit up on those sitting bones. So the bony bits in your bum are what's taking all the weight. Now I'm going to lengthen my neck and take my shoulders down and back. And I'm just going to arch my back. Can you see me arching my back and rocking? Now make that movement smaller and smaller till you stop in the middle. The next thing is to engage your core. Now when you relax all your tummy muscles, they all go like this. So if you cough and bring that in, that's engaging your core. Well done. Now we need to hold that engaged core throughout the whole class. I want you to breathe in for 4 seconds through your nose and exhale through your mouth, as though you're blowing on glass to steam it up, to clean it. Okay, inhale for 4, exhale for 4. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to mobilise every area of the body. So this isn't about exercise, this is about just getting everything moving. I'm going to start at the head end, start at the neck. So I want you to inhale, engage your core the whole time, still sitting up straight. As you exhale, just turn your face to one side as far as you can without any pain. Don't bring a shoulder up to meet it. Just relax your shoulders where they were and then bring it back on the breath. And off to the other side on the breath and bring it back on the breath. We're going to do this again. Off to one side and back. This is the speed. Off to one side and back. One side and back. Other side and back. Slow, controlled movements the whole time. And back. And the other side. And back. Last one. See if you're going any further. See if you can notice. And back. Wow, how did that feel? Now we're going to draw a circle with your nose. I want you to draw small circles to start with. Now, does this hurt at all? If it does, make it smaller. If it doesn't, make it bigger. So I'm feeling creaking in the back of my neck, but no pain. One more that way. And back the other way. Small circle. I'm so relaxed, I've got my eyes closed. Concentrating on the breathing. Lovely. You should feel lovely. Now we're going to do the shoulders. Imagine you have a pencil here on the shoulder, and we're going to draw a small circle. So from the side it looks like this. Remember to still have your core engaged. Now, as long as that doesn't hurt, you go as big as you like. Now change direction, small first. And then as big as you like. Lovely. Now I want you to punch the air. So clench your fists and punch. And as you punch, really stretch your side. So it's slow. Punch. 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 Go as high as you can. Punch. Punch. Okay, we're going to punch out to the front now, so it looks like this. Punch. Punch. Now look how I'm really stretching my shoulders. Punch. Punch. I'm clenching my fists the whole time. Tight, tight, tight. Punch. Punch. Really, what I'm doing is stretching all these shoulder muscles at the back. Brilliant. Now, shake them off. And now I'm going to take my arms at shoulder height, pointing my fingers in front. And I'm going to pull my elbows back and forwards and back. So now I'm stretching my chest. And back. And back. And back. And back. How's that feel? Shake it off. Right, let's just bend the elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just floppy hands. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do the wrists. Okay, put your wrists out in front and clench them. And now turn them around as big a circle as you can without any pain. So I'm getting a real stretch, particularly here I can feel the stretch. This is how it looks. And change direction. Lovely stretch of the wrists. So a lot of people who have osteoarthritis, it's pain, and it is real pain and often swelling and redness in the small joints of the body. You know, the wrists and ankles and fingers and knees. Okay, now flick your fingers. Can you see from the side? It looks like this. Flick, 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 flick. Now play the piano. Play the piano with your fingers. Okay, now clasp the fingers together. This one is lovely for your wrists and all your fingers. Clasp your fingers together and snake. Snake. So I'm stretching my fingers, my hands and my wrists all at the same time. And now the other way. How does that feel? Lovely. And relax down. Give them a shake. Now we're going to do the sides a little bit more. So you did the up one. Now we're going to do the down one. So you have your hands dangling by the side and you slide one down and back up. Keeping your core engaged, keeping your shoulders down and back. So from the side, if I show you, I'm not leaning forward at all. I'm literally going straight down the side. Okay? How's that feel? Now we're going to make that bigger now, so I'm going to have one arm up and I'm going to be stretching as though I've got an elastic band and I'm pulling between the two. Down, down, down. I've got my fists clenched nice and tight, which engages all the muscles. How does that feel? It's like a big yawn. You can do this in bed as well. Nearly all these exercises you can do in bed. Brilliant. Now I'm going to just swivel my hips around. See how my back's moving? From the side it looks like this. That's all I'm doing. And the other way. Nice. Okay, and now I'm going to squeeze my bum muscles. So you might see me rise a little bit. So I'm going to squeeze and lower. Squeeze my bum, lower. Squeeze, lower. Squeeze, lower. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Right, the next one is a squeeze and hold. Okay, squeeze and hold. Hold, hold it, hold it, hold it. You're really squeezing your bum muscles tight as though you're trying to lift yourself a bit higher. Squeeze, squeeze, and relax. Can you see me raising up and down? So we're going to do quick ones again, and then one more slow one. So squeeze, squeeze. Oh, I've got some people joining me. Squeeze. Hi. Thing is, I keep squeezing. The thing is, I didn't tell you that I was doing this, so I've just appeared. So if nobody joins me, I wouldn't be surprised. But the thing is, I'm going to save it. So it'll save onto my page and you can use it anytime. You can do it every single day. It'd be brilliant. Okay, last one. Really hold and squeeze and hold and hold and hold and hold and hold and hold. And relax. Okay, now I'm going to just turn my waist a little bit. You have to be very gentle, especially if you've got any back issues. So put my hand on the back of the chair and I'm going to push round, push round, push round. So I'm not leaning at all, I'm staying exactly in the middle, as though there was a skewer from the ceiling right the way down to the floor. Gently, gently. And then the other side. So I'm going to put my hand here and just squeeze round. And last one. Brilliant. And relax, shake it off. Okay, now we're just going to nip down to the feet. So, if you can see, I'm going on a tiptoe. Can you see my feet? Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. This is nice. Stretching your feet, stretching your toes. Now, put your feet flat on the floor and lift your toes. And the other one, lift, 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 lift. Now play the piano with your toes. You can do your fingers at the same time if you want to. So I've got my toes are off the floor, my feet are flat on the floor, and I'm just playing the piano with my toes. Now I'm going to work my ankle. So I'm going to straighten my leg out as best I can and turn my ankle. And the other way. Can you feel this thigh muscle nice and tight? You're really using that muscle now. Okay, and the other leg. Bring it up, turn the ankle. And the other way. Cool, Matt, this ankle's really clicking, but it doesn't hurt, so don't worry. Now, can you raise both? Push one out, pull it back. Push, pull, push, pull. Now, you're really using all these muscles here, your calf muscle and the top of your leg, the front of your legs. Brilliant. And lower them down. Now we're going to raise one knee off the chair and the other one. So notice I'm not leaning at all, I'm staying stuck in the middle. How does that feel? Brilliant. Right, now then, hang on to the chair if you wish, towards the back of your bum, and lift one knee, take it out to the side and back, and lift and out and in, down. This is just working these hip muscles. So the tendency, you see, is when you're in pain is to do nothing. But the problem with doing nothing is you lose your mobility. Your joints lose their mobility and your muscles lose their flexibility. So even if you're in pain, you don't want to aggravate it and make it worse. And if you've been told by a doctor not to do any exercise, you must listen, they're the experts. But otherwise, they will probably tell you Pilates is good for you and that you should do some exercise when you can. So you've got to keep mobile and you've got to keep your flexibility. Otherwise, you're just going to be old and knackered. and you don't want that, because what's the point in being old and knackered? So you've got to keep working on it now, and actually what it will do, just doing these movements will improve your muscles, because your muscles actually shrink if you don't use them, and then you can't use them because they're not there anymore. So you've got to keep your muscles moving and use them. You've got to keep your joints mobile, and you've got to keep your muscles flexible, and you need to keep a bit of strength. Right, we're going to move to the back of the chair now if you want to. So we're going to stand up, move to the back of the chair so you've got something to hold on to. And I'm going to do it side on so you can see. I'm going to take one foot just out to the side of the chair, I'm holding on, and then I'm just taking that foot round, drawing a circle on the floor. Keep the core engaged, shoulders down and back, neck lengthened. If you feel like you want to practice your balance, because we need to, you could let go with one hand, or even let go with two hands, but have it there, just ready. And then we do the same on the other leg. So you point the toe out and then draw a semicircle. So I'm here, look, with managing not to use my hands. Brilliant. And now we're going to do some weight bearing. So we're going to go up onto our tiptoes again and down. Again, if you can do it without holding on, that's brilliant. Try holding on with one finger. And now we're going to lift the toes. So all the weight's going on your heels. I don't know if you can see with my trousers. How's that? Now what I'm going to do is squat. I'm going to go diagonal so you can sort of see side and front a little bit. I've got my feet are underneath my hips, so they're hip distance apart, so they're not together and not wide. And what I'm actually going to do is squat down, holding onto the chest. Squat down, make sure the knees don't go out or in. They stay the same. Squat down. So you hold onto the chair and we squat and up. So if you've got arthritis in your knees, and it is painful, I know it's painful, but the thing is, you need muscles in your thighs and bum and lower legs to support those knees. And if you don't do any exercise at all, then all the pressure, all the weight is on your poor little knees. Whereas if you can strengthen these muscles, they support all the knee joint, or the hip joint, or the ankle joint, wherever it is. So we're just going up and down. Again, if you can do it without holding on, that'd be brilliant. But if you have the chair there just for courage, support when you need it. And now we're going to do exactly the same, but with our feet wide, like a ballet pose, with our feet out at 10 to 2. And again, when you go down, don't let the knees cave in, because it's really bad for your knees. Keep the knees out, so we're going like this. Okay, holding on, and down we go. Keep the core engaged, shoulders down and back. Nearly finished. So I wanted a short workout that you've no excuses. I mean, let's be honest, we're on lockdown. There's no reason why you say, oh no, I haven't got time to do it. Don't have time to exercise. You have to make time. Sorry, it's like pouring cold custard on it. It's being cruel to be kind. It's tough love, but only you can do it. Nobody can make you do it. You have to do it yourself. Right, how are you feeling? Brilliant. Okay, and just shake everything off. Thank you very much, you're done. So, save this video. I will also put it on my YouTube channel and you can save it there. Comment, any special requests, let me know. But your comments are gratefully received. Share it with your friends. If you have any people that you know that can't exercise because they need support and a chair, so they couldn't come to one of my regular classes, this is the one for you. Okay, bye. Thank you.